Hi, let's get into it right now. Here is a game I played on Saturday. It doesn't really matter when I played it. Have a look at this. Now this is all about developing in chess. You need to develop. And watch the craziness of my play in BlitZ. This is on chess.com. Saturday I played this. So I've got the French, see? I've got the French backwards as white, and I still play my F4 move, one move ahead, and I just don't even look at what black's doing with the knight on E4 or whatever. I don't care about it. I'm not going to try to take it. Look at this move, Queen H4. What's black doing? Queen H4, attacking my pawn, of course. So maybe, I don't know, Queen H4. Do they want to go Queen to F2 check or something? I don't know what they're doing. I just go knight here, you see. And what happens if Queen F4 is not possible, of course? So my opponent goes F6. Now I totally ignore it. I just go knight D F3, not knight E F3, not knight here, because I lose a pawn, don't I, to Queen F4, but I play knight D F3, hitting the queen, of course. So what does the queen do? She goes away somewhere. She goes to H6. And then go F5. Now I'm threatening the queen. Okay, so the queen has to want to move somewhere or do something about this. Now if this, okay, if this, then I could just take this and probably play F6. I'd probably be quite keen on F6 here. Maybe no good, but I like this sort of stuff. And so anyway, the queen is attacked with F5. Now F5 comes about. So black plays Queen H5. Now this is just elementary, dear Watson. You just don't run your queen around like this. I go G4. I'm now threatening the queen again. And so the queen has to react again to stimuli, which is really, really good word in chess. A biology word, stimuli. So I go bishop E3. I totally ignore, in 5-minute chess, BlitZ, I totally ignore my knight on E5 is able to be captured by black. So black takes my knight on E5. Fair enough. I would too. I go DE5. See, I'm just seeing a wee bit deeper. There may be black, but not completely. And it's not like I've got this all worked out before I've started the game. But just like this is what was conjuring up in my brain when I was playing this game of chess. Queen G4, now I'm just thinking, well, yeah, I'm going to move there. And that's the reason I went bishop E3 too, because I don't want any sort of threats of, if I didn't go bishop E3, my opponent could play bishop C5 check. So I played bishop E3 to prevent that. Now, what is black to do now? They've got a bishop attacked on D6 with my pawn. They could just take the bishop, could just take the pawn on E5, or could they? Can they? They go bishop F8. Now I'm thinking, well, I've got this whole nice rook file for my rook and hitting the queen straight away. But first, before anything else is happening, I play Queen D5 check. And my opponent, fair enough, played King H8. What is my next move? And please remember, this is lightning chess. This is a bullet or a lightning chess. Not bullet, sorry. It's lightning chess. 5-minute chess. So what is my next move? That is the exercise for you today, which blows my opponent out of the water. So is it rook g1, which is possibly okay? Is it f6, e6, queen e4, knight d4, h3? No, don't think so. Somehow it doesn't look very good. h3 looks terrible because of knight check. And knight takes e2 check. Unless the king goes there, then the pawn can take the queen. But anyway, I'm just wobbling on a little bit there. So, king h8. So your exercise here is to find my move. It's probably not very hard to find, really. But it really snaggled my opponent. And my opponent wasn't very happy. So I'm going to show the move right now, and this was played again, I'm saying, in BlitZ, knight g5. So here black's faced with their queen is attacked once again with my bishop on e2, which can be just taken. Now I was thinking, I think I thought of this move for black, okay, but guess what? I just take this because everything is covering the queen check. Okay, so the queen can't go anywhere to check, so it probably wants to take the bishop or the pawn. Now we all know what happens if black takes the bishop here is the elementary knight f7, king here, king to knight h6, double check with the queen and the knight, king here only move, and queen g8 checkmate. So we all know that by now. So knight g5, what my opponent played was queen g5. Fair enough, they might actually end up with 3 pieces or something, or 2 pieces, 3 pieces for the queen. So I go bishop g5, and now I'm not going to just go rest on my laurels and just think, oh well, I've got a queen versus 3 pieces. No way. I just keep on going. Now here I'm threatening queen g8 checkmate. So I'm just threatening this move here, okay? For those that want to see what I'm threatening. So what my opponent plays now is bishop e7. Fair enough, it defends g8 checkmate with rook takes queen. So I now play f6. And again, my opponent has to do something about the situation. Probably, if I was black, I probably would play bishop e6 and close my eyes, not looking what's going on. But my opponent played gf6, ef6, and now bishop e6. Well, now it's a wee bit sadly too late, isn't it? Because of queen g5, and my opponent shortly hereafter resigned. I mean, yeah, got checkmated because they played bishop e6, and I went queen g7 checkmate. But we'll just have a look for fun about what else can black play here. What if rook here? Well, firstly, I can just take this, and sadly for black, there's no rook takes queen check. There's the king's on h1, bishop's here, just I take, and also if rook g5, then just queen here, promoting. I have to move the pawn to the 8th rank, and then rook g8. I can just about play this. I can't play, so I will just play this, of course, or queen takes bishop, and it's all over. I'm threatening queen g8, checkmate, and if the knight wants to defend the rook on g8 with the rook on a8, then I can just pound this rook here till the cows come home. And here's checkmate, of course, or just rook g1, and it's all over. So that's at my hand, just out of the blue, that combination that I played with my opponent. Even though it might be lost if you put it on the chess computer, it might be even lost. But when you're meeting those sorts of moves in blitz, it's very hard to sort of like do anything about them, especially knight g5. Well done if you saw knight g5. I'm impressed. Thank you very much for visiting my channel. It's David Chess Channel. It's David Weegenaar over and out. Thank you. All the best with your chess.